Hi all, welcome to today's session. So as always, full session for you. Following along, do what feels right for you. Make sure that you do work at the level that is good in each movement, and make sure that you are following along correctly. So if you need to pause, rewind, or restart anything, then please do. So come into neutral to start, nice and straight. Bring your tummy in nice and tight, and make sure you're straight across the pelvis. Nice deep breath in. Let's bring that pelvis back and roll it forwards. In again and forwards. Good. And then nicely into neutral, nice and straight. Let's come up onto our toes. Good. And back down. And again. So coming up, just coming into those heel raises, working into those calves. Good. Looking forwards. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Through. Lovely. Nice and straight, nice and balanced. Good. And 3. And 2. And 1. And then into foot series. So we're going to squat up onto toes, lengthen away and down. Ignore my crunches. Lengthen away and down. Get staying nice and straight. Breathe as you go. Nice and balanced. Good. Keep that chest nice and open. Good. Relaxed in those collarbones, head and neck. Nice and relaxed. Good. Stretching up tall. Good. And 3. And 2. And last one. Good. Nice deep breath. Soft knees. Left hand up and over. Let's open into those ribs. And then back other way. Good. And then back one more each way. Opening over and stretch. And back. Last one. And back. Roll those shoulders. Open that chest again. Good. Let's take feet wide, toes pointing out. Coming into plie squats. So we're going to go down and back up. Good. Tummy in. Breathe as we go. Good. Nice and straight. Sorry, my ankles are really clicky today. Breathing with it. Nice and balanced. Think about that pelvic floor if you can, as well as bringing that tummy in tight. Nice and neutral in that pelvis. Good. Nice and balanced. Lovely. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. Chest high, tummy in. Think about that pelvic floor again if you can. Opening into those hips. Nice and level. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take that one off. Turn those toes forward. Going to interlace those fingers. Nice soft knee. Hands up above your head. Rolling back with that left shoulder. Down we go for around the world. All the way round. Nice deep breath. Back with the right. Down and through. All the way round. One more each way. Down. Back up. Last one. Down. Back up. Good. Hands high. All the way around. Folding forwards and down. Take that stretch through. Nice deep breath. Toes, making sure they're pointing forward still. Feel that stretch down the backs of those legs. Weight down into your hands. Stretching through those ribs. Nice soft knees. Hands over or onto that right foot. Nice deep breath and stretch. Good. And then over to the left. Good. Breathe into it. Lovely. Back to center. Long, heavy stretch down. Good. Soft knees. Let's walk those feet in. Bring them into neutral. Nice, heavy stretch. Good, nice deep breath. Let's roll those hands up just to the knees. You're going to flatten the back, look forward, take the stretch through the neck. Good, nice deep breath in, bring that tummy in, pelvis under, rolling up all the way, and then roll those shoulders when you get there. Good, we're going to mobilize through that spine now, so we're going to roll back that left shoulder, down that left leg, through to center, up to the knees. When you get to your knees, you flatten your back, stick your bottom out, look forward. Nice deep breath and stretch. Chin in, pelvis under, up we come. Other side. Down, through, up again. Flatten and look. Good. Chin in. Good. One more each way. Good. And up. Good. Last one. Nice deep breath down and through. Good. Up to the knees. Flatten. Look forward. Take that stretch. Good. Chin in. Pelvis under. Roll, roll, roll. All the way. And open those shoulders. Good. Let's come to the end of the mat. So standing up nice and tall, make sure we're nice and straight. Bring that tummy in. Really feel like you're stretching up nice and tall through the back of that neck. Soft knees. Let's tuck the chin. And we're just slowly going to peel forwards and down. Very nice and slowly. Rolling down. All the way. Heavy hands going down to the floor, stretching through. Nice deep breath. Good, and then we'll slowly peel back up. Peeling all the way. Slowly through. When you get there, let's open those shoulders again. Good, down we go. Tuck the chin. Peeling forwards and down. Long, heavy stretch. Good, firming into that left heel. Soft on that right knee and take that stretch deeper down that left side. And then we're going to switch. So firm into that right heel, soft on that left knee. Nice deep breath. Good, knees back. Nice and soft. Let's curl ourselves back up again. Nice and slowly. All the way through. Rolling that shoulders once more when you get there. Lovely. Last roll down, standing tall. Tuck the chin. Peeling through. All the way. Nice long stretch. All the way down and through. Good. Soft knees. Hands to the middle of the back. Back mat. Downward facing dog. Bring your heels down to the floor. So if they can't quite get there, you're going to pedal your knees and stretch out the backs of those legs as much as possible. We're trying to get straight legs with heels down. Then pushing your bottom up nice and high. Stretching all the way through as much as possible. Nice deep breath. Good, stretching through. Lovely. Let's take soft knees. Let's walk those hands forward. We're going to come into a side plank. So if you don't fancy a side plank, you can come into a normal plank. If you fancy a side plank, you're going to come around onto that one hand. Make sure that you're nice and high through these hips. They're not dropping down to the mat. And we stay nice and level. Tummy in nice and tight. Nice and strong. Good. Nice deep breath. Good. Holding that tummy in tight. Good. And then let's switch. Other side. Stretching up as much as you can. Holding that balance. Tummy in. Good. Think about that core control. Think about that pelvic floor as well if you can. Tummy nice and tight. Nice deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, everyone. Drop left knee, right knee, long shell stretch. Nice long stretch down all the way through. Breathe into it. Nice deep breath. Good. And then we're going to come down onto our fronts. So all the way down. Resting your forehead on your hands. Nice and straighten those hips. We're going to start with the right side. We're coming into single leg kick. So we flex at the knee, point the toe, heel, toe, and down and switch. Breathing with it. We go from one side to the other. Tummy in nice and tight. Good. Nice and straight. Nice and balanced. Toe, heel, toe, down. Good. Breathing with it. Good. Staying nice and level in that pelvis. Tummy in and strong. Good. Lovely. Breathe as you go. And again. Good. One more each side. Good. Last one. And then if you want to, you can go toe, heel, toe. We raise the hip. We stretch the leg long and down. Other side. So one side to the other. Stretching through. Engaging that tummy. Stretching long through that hip. So you go from one side to the other. Keeping that control. Keeping that balance. Good. Good. One more each side. Lovely. Last one. Good. Well done. Pop your hands down. Push yourselves back. All the way back into a nice long shell stretch. Started to get those legs moving. Good. Up onto hands and knees. We're going to come into side kick. So nice and straight, tummy in tight, back nice and level. And we're going to start with that left side. We're going to tap behind and to the side. We're going to stay on that left side as we tap and tap. You can slide it if you need to. We're going to have slightly soft elbows, tummy in strong, back straight, working into those glutes. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And in, and then switch. We tap, and we tap. Good. Straight through that tummy. Good. Pelvis level. Back nice and strong. Good. Taking these taps to the side and behind. Nice and straight. Good. 3, 2. Good. Last one. Lovely. And in. Coming up into a cat stretch. Tummy up. Stretching through that back. And then dropping down and looking forward. Up again. Dropping down and looking forward. Good. Back to neutral. Give it a nice little wiggle. Okay, we're going to come into side kick, high kneeling. So we're coming up into high kneeling. Let's get ourselves nicely set up. So we're going to take our left hand, pop it in line with our left knee, and then our right leg out to the side. So we want to make sure we're straight hand, knee, foot. Opposite hand's coming up and then resting down somewhere on our head to keep this elbow up nice and high. We then tap forwards and tap back. You can slide it if you need to. And as we move it, we're making sure the tummy stays in and tight, the body's not moving, your gaze is going forwards. Good. Breathe as you go. Really pull that tummy in. Strong in that core. As we tap and tap. Good. Keep that breathing going. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. Good. And in and switch. Out the other side. And down. Good. Same again. Tap. Good. Staying straight. Good. Keep that elbow high. Keep that chest open. Tummies are in tight. Good. Core in nice and strong. Lovely. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring both legs in, coming all the way in and around. Nice deep breath and stretch. Good job. Let's come around onto our backs. So, nicely down into neutral. So we're coming all the way down, nice and straight. Neutral on the mat. So give that pelvis a nice little wiggle. Equal weight in those feet. Make sure their feet are hip width apart. Nice and straight. Tummy in and tight. Let's come into a pelvic rock. Firming into those feet. Tummy in. We're going to pull away and then we're going to stretch up and arch through that back. Down and in again. And then away. And then nicely into neutral, nice and straight, nice and level. So left foot up to tabletop, scissors, level 1. We're tapping the toe and we're back up. Nice and straight. Breathe as you go. Lovely. Nice deep breaths. Nice and straight, nice and neutral in those hips. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Left foot down, right one up. Same again. Tap and up. Good. So all the time thinking about keeping that tummy in. Pelvis is nice and level. Tummy is strong. Good. We're breathing as we tap. Good. Nice and relaxed across that head and neck. Good. Breathe as you go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can carry on at that level if you'd like to, or if you're happy, you're coming to double tabletop. We're going to tap the toe, back to double tabletop, tap the toe, back to double tabletop. Up to you. You can carry on with one foot down if you want to. And if you want to do that, you're going to do 6 on one side and then 6 on the other. You can come into level 3, where you're coming to the double tabletop in between. Good. Breathe as you go. Soft across these shoulders and your neck. Nice deep breaths. Good. Nice and straight. Lovely. Good. And then for those who would like to, we're going to switch it to tapping with the heel. So we're tapping with that heel and we're back up. Good. Still nice and level in that pelvis. Good. Breathe as we go. Just tap from one side to the other. Nice and straight. Nice and balanced. Good. Keeping that breathing going. Don't rush it. Good. Nice and controlled. Lovely. Good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll take a pause there, bring those knees in, stretch out that back for a second. And then we'll move on to the next level for those who would like to. So if you're happy at either of those levels that have gone before, then carry on. If you'd like to move on, we're going to make it reciprocal. So one's going to come up as one's going to go down. Tummy's in nice and tight. We're making sure we're working through these tummy muscles. The back is strong, and as the legs go forward, the pelvis doesn't move. We're nice and level. Good. Breathe as we go. Nice and tight through that core. Good. Tummy in, nice and strong. Good. Breathe as we go. Good. Lovely. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those knees in, stretch out that back. Good work. Let's work our way up into scissors level 5. So we're going to bring right knee in, left leg long and hover. Stay at the dynamic stretch if you need to. We'll go over to the other side and then back. Good. So one side to the other. Breathe as you go. Nice and straight. Nice and balanced. Good. Bringing that tummy in and strong. Good. Controlled through that core. Lovely. Good. Good. And then those who want to, we can move on to the next level. So both knees come in, hands go wide, palms stay down. Sorry, I had a moment then. Palms stay down. And we're going to take right leg up, left leg long, hold, both in and switch. So we go from one side to the other, bringing the switch in with the bent leg so that the tummy stays in tight. We don't overuse the back. We're nice and strong through that core. We send away and we return. Good. Breathe as we go. And return. Good. Nice and straight. Nice and balanced. Good. So stay at this level if you'd like to, or you can go back to the level before if you feel you need to, or you can move on to the straight leg switch. All the time, making sure that tummy is in and strong. As we switch from one to the other, nice and straight in that pelvis. Good. Breathe as you go. Good. And then if you want to add in the oblique twist, you can, where you go from one leg to the other. It is up to you. You don't have to, remember. Legs are straight and long. So we come around and we switch. Good. Breathe as we go. Stretching through. Good. Nice deep breaths. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Both knees in. Let's stretch out that back. Nice deep breath and stretch. Good. Breathing with it. Good. Pop those feet down. Take those hands wide, palms facing up. Nice deep breath. Let's drop knees to the right and look to the left, taking that stretch through the spine. Keep those knees and ankles together if you can. Breathe into it. Good. Knees over to the left and look to the right. Nice deep breath and stretch there. Good. One more each way. Really making sure it's your core moving the legs as we drop them over and look the opposite way. And through, dropping to the left, looking to the right. Good. Back to center. Coming back into neutral. Good. Come back nice and straight. Give those hips a little wiggle. Make sure we're nice and straight there. We're going to take our hands up where we can see them. We're going to come into a double arm stretch. So the arms are going over the head. They're circling around and they're coming back. Nice deep breath as the arms go over and return. Good. Tummy in. Think about those tummy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Arms go over the head. Think about those tummy muscles coming in and tight. Strong across that back as well. Good. Breathing. Stretch and return. Good. Nice deep breaths. Lovely. Staying tight all through that core. Staying nice and strong. As we circle over and come back. Good. Lovely. And then for anyone who would like to, you can nice and slowly take those legs up to tabletop and carry on. So we still want to make sure we've got that core connection, and as the arms go over, the ribs don't come up. So they go around and then the arms come back into our eye line. Staying nice and straight, nice and balanced in those hips. Breathe as we go. Good. Keeping that control. Good. Lovely. And then if you want to, you can add in a single leg stretch. Just working that core that little bit harder. As the arms go away, the leg goes away and returns. Good. Nice deep breaths. Good. And then anyone who wants to, if they want to take a double leg stretch, arms come back in, legs come back in. Totally up to you if you want to take that option. Stretching around, coming back. Good. Keep that nice, slow control. Lovely. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Good. Bring those knees in, stretch out that back. Well done, everyone. Good job. So, coming into hip twist. So, give your pelvis a nice little wiggle. Make sure we're still straight. Make sure we're equal through the back of the pelvis and the tummy's in tight. We're going to start on that left side and we drop the knee open and we close. Drop the right knee open and we close. So, nice and straight through those hips. As we work from one side to the other, the opposite leg is going to stay nice and still. The tummy's in nice and tight. We open and return. Good. Keeping that control. Good, nice and level. Breathing with it. Lovely, nice and straight. Good. Lovely. Keeping that balance across the pelvis. Good. And 2. And 1. Good. Make sure that pelvis is level and then nice and slowly up into double tabletop as we open from one side to the other, keeping that control. Good. Nice and balanced in the hips. Tummy in nice and tight. Good. As we go from one side to the other. Breathe as you go. Lovely. Nice and straight. Nice and balanced. Good. Breathing. Going from one side. Good. Open and through and back. Lovely. Remember, you don't have to have taken the double tabletop version. If you're happier with your feet down, then please do pop them down or one down. It's keeping the control that's important. Tummy in and strong. Good. As we stretch across one way and then the other. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Bring those knees in, stretch out the back. So we now need to come up into seated. So we are going to roll there if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you'd like to roll there, you're going to take a nice deep breath and stretch up and over. We're going to take 4. You can stop rolling whenever you want to. Good. Breathe as you go. Lovely. Last one. Good. Well done. We're now going to come onto our elbows. So make sure we're nice and straight in those hips. And we're going to have our feet onto the mat. So we're in that same position as we would be down with as far as the legs are concerned, but we're up onto our elbows. And we're once again going to open at that hip and close. To begin with, we just start off on our elbows. We're relaxed through that head and neck as we go from one to the other. So by taking away a bit of our support from the floor, we're a little bit more wobbly. So really make sure that that tummy's in tight and we're working from one to the other. Good. 2 and 1. Lovely. And then we're going to take left leg up, open and close, down, right leg up, open and close and down. So one side to the other, keeping that control, breathing as we go, open and close. Good. Keeping balanced, nice and neutral in that pelvis. Good. And again, tummy in tight, nice and strong through that core. Good, and again. Good, last set here, legs up to double tabletop if you can. You're going to go from one to the other. You keep that control with yourself in the reclined position. You've made it harder, so if you need to drop a foot down, you can. Otherwise, we're keeping that balance. Tummy's in nice and tight, nice and strong as we go from one side to the other. Breathing, good, lovely. Keep that core control. Well done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Bring those feet together. Fold yourself forward and fold forwards and stretch down towards your feet. Nice deep breath and stretch. Good. Okay, half roll back. So let's come up into seated. Make sure we're nice and straight. Make sure we're nice and level. And then we're going to stretch forward. We peel down off those seat bones. Peel, peel, peel. Tummy's in nice and tight. Nice deep breath. We're forward. And we stretch up. Back we go again. Nice deep breath. Down we go. Good. And hold. Forwards. Stretch up. Good. Moving through. Forwards and stretch up. Nice deep breaths. So this is our half roll back. This is our standard half roll back. And you can work as hard as you want with this one. So you can go as far as you'd like to into that reclined position. The tummy's in tight. We're nice and equal through those seat bones as we recline back. And then we step forward. Good. Lovely. You can then go into your single leg version. So one leg's away and down, other leg away and down. So it's one side to the other if you want to. You keep equal weight in those seat bones. So the change of weight is in the feet, not in the seat bones. We're straight still in the pelvis and we stretch up and we go through. Good. Breathe as we go. Lovely. Good. Keeping that control. Good. Keep that rhythm going if you can. Good. Well done. And then if you want to, you can change it into a full roll back. So if you're going to do that, make sure we still get equal weight in those feet and in the pelvis. Down we go. Nice long stretch through. When you're down here, you take a moment, you don't rush it. Nice deep breath in. Out breath. Forwards and stretch up. Good. Nice deep breath in. Out breath. Forward and stretch up. So you're using your breath to go from that down position, not using momentum, to then come back up again. So it's out breath as you raise back up. Nice deep breath in when you're down. And you peel yourself back up and stretch. You're not rushing it. You're taking that deep breath as we go all the way through. And back up. Good. Breathing as you go. Lovely. Nice deep breaths. Good. Stretching through. Lovely. Good. Well done. We're going to do 3 more. 3. Keeping that control. 2. Last one. Well done. Legs long, stretching forward. Good. Nice deep breath and stretch there. Good. Last harder work one before we come into our stretches. Let's come down into that reclined position again. Make sure we're nice and straight. Straight leg lift. So left leg up, right leg up. If that's a problem today, you can come into the bent option so your knee comes in and away. So it's up to you. If you need to bend it, then please do. Lovely. Straight leg lift, down. Still breathing. The tummy's still in and strong as we go from one side to the other. Good. Lovely, nice and balanced, nice and square. Good. Good. And 1. And then if you want to, you can come into the oblique stretch across. You don't have to. But if you'd like to take that extra stretch and strengthen for those obliques, you can do. And you stretch across, opposite hand to opposite foot. And then you come back, pelvis is level, in and tight, nice and strong. Breathe as we go. Good, don't rush it, but take that nice rhythm as we go through and return. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Fold forwards and stretch down towards the feet. Nice deep breath. Stretching, stretching. Good. Breathe into it. Well done. Good. Okay. Let's come into our stretches now. So we're going to take left foot over right knee. Right elbow to the back of that left knee. Pressure onto that knee to take that stretch around these left glutes. And then sit up as tall as you can to get that stretch as deep as you can. And look slightly round behind you. Nice deep breath and stretch. Breathing. Good. Well done. Good. Let's go the other way. So right over left, left elbow to the back of that right knee. You take that stretch around as far as you can. Pressure onto that knee, looking behind you as much as possible. Nice deep breath and stretch. Good. Breathing into it. Good. Take that stretch off. Let's come all the way around, facing the front. Let's bring soles of the feet together. Drop those knees wide if you can. Still sitting up tall. Don't forget your posture. Don't slouch down. We still want to sit up tall. And let's drop those knees as wide as possible. Put a little bit of extra weight from your elbows if you need to, if they won't quite go down where you want them to. Nice deep breath in. Relax those shoulders. Good. Let's take an extra stretch for the neck. So we're going to take our left hand, pop it onto our right ear, and just take that little bit of extra stretch over. Good. And back. Left over to right. Good. Nice deep breath. Good. And back. Keep those shoulders nice and soft. Make sure we haven't lost our necks. Nice deep breath. Good. Let's take that stretch off, and you can either bring your legs out in front of you or into crossed, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then we're going to pop our left hand down, sliding it away, making sure that right seat bone doesn't raise. We take it as far as we can with that right seat bone still on the floor. And then we take our right arm over, trying to keep contact down with that seat bone onto the mat. Nice deep breath there. Good. Back through center, sending right one away this time. As that left seat bone starts to raise, you take that left hand over and take that stretch through as much as you can. Breathing into it. Nice deep breath and stretch. Good. Back to center. Let's come into Cossack arms. So we're going to stretch through those ribs. Pressure on each of those elbows. Drop those shoulders. Contact with those seat bones on the floor and rotate around to the left. Pressure onto that right elbow and take that stretch deeper into that right side. Back through center, hands around to the right. Pressure on that left elbow, taking it deeper if you can. Good, one more each way. Good, and around again. Good, back to center. Good work. Let's bring our hands down. Let's bring ourselves around. We're going to come into 4-point kneeling and stretch up as far as we can, up into a cat stretch. And then we're going to drop down and look forward. Good, breathing into it. And up. And drop down again. Take that good mobilization through the back and take a nice deep breath and stretch. Up we come once more. Good. Back to neutral, nice and straight. Let's pop our toes under. Nice deep breath. We're going to hover up and then you're going to push weight down into your heels, getting that bottom as high as you can. And take that nice deep breath, deep breath, and stretch through the backs of those legs. Good. Breathe into it. Nice deep breath. Good. Nice long stretch. If you need to pedal those knees, you can do now to really stretch out the backs of those legs if they don't go all the way down. Good. Then soft knees, hands back towards your feet. Long, heavy stretch down towards the mat. Good. Breathing into it. And then let's peel up just to the knees. When you get there, you're going to flatten your back. Stick your bottom out. Look forward. Nice deep breath. And then chin in, tailbone under, peeling up. Nice and slowly, all the way. Let's come back up into standing. Roll those shoulders when you get there. And again. Good, nice deep breath, soft knees, left hand, up and over, opening into the ribs. Back, other way. Up and over, open into those ribs. And back, good, nice soft knees, hands behind your head. Nice deep breath, bring those shoulders up. Out and down, good, 2 more. Out and down, last one. Out and down, hands high and wide, forwards, down and stretch. High and wide, forwards and down and stretch. Back up and around. Good job, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Any problems, you know to give me a shout, but I'll see you again really soon. Bye.